Greetings, traders. It is I, Abdul Shabazz, and this is some real change stock options trading journey. Thank you for joining us this terrific Tuesday, January the 6th. Coming up with my game plan right now. Yesterday's trades worked absolutely great. Now let's see what today brings. Looking at a 688 call. 689 2 for entry. 693 for first profit target. $691 8 second profit target. For put, again, I told you guys yesterday that's a white line on my trading on my TOS chart, but here is teal. That's 685 7 area, so I'm looking at a 685 6 area on a 686, possibly 687 put, depending on the price. Ultimately, I believe we can go down to 680, 685. Stop here at 682, monthly area of resistance. And that's what I'm looking at. Those are my plans for today. Let me transfer them over to my chart, TOS chart, see what that looks like. Sometimes it's just as simple as following the crayons. Do want to acknowledge where we'll have to fall from. There we go. That's what I like to see. There we go. That's it right there. Yes, sir. Alrighty, let's see how this plan rolls over to our chart. You got me up on the screen? Check volume and everything, please.
All that I can take from this moment now is time.
Getting these charts together as we get ready. If you're just joining us, top right is the daily chart. Bottom right is the weekly chart. Bottom middle is the 30-minute chart. Bottom left is the 15-minute chart. Above that, top left is the 2-minute chart. And in the middle, we have the 5-minute chart. And that's what we primarily use for our setups. Start off with showing pre-market as well. 1 to 5 minutes, you can see what happened. In fact, we'll go ahead and blow this up and start with this. Do a little bit of cleaning real quick. Much better. Got a chance to clean it up a little bit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start with that view, team. Start with this view right here. All right, team, I'll be back close to the opening bell. Greetings, traders. It is I, Abdul Shabazz, and this is some real change stock options trading journey. And today, this terrific Tuesday, I want to thank you guys for being in the building and for tuning in. Big shout out to our Kick family, as well as a big shout out to the Some Real Change traders here with me on YouTube. For those of you who missed me this morning, I went ahead and put my plans together. Interested in a call at the 689.2 area. Let me go ahead and put an alarm there. Okay. And I'm interested in a put below the 685.6 area, which is going to be my white line here. These are my areas of interest. A call 689.2 and above. A put 685.7. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is eliminate pre-market. We don't need it. As far as today's activity is concerned. All right, we could just go from yesterday's activity right into today's to see that we're still within the range of yesterday's high of the day and yesterday's low of the day. We're still within that range. And because we're in that range, there's really nothing for us to do until we break above it or break below it. There will be some scalps available. For myself, I'm looking for the nice easy money trade. That easy money trade. Yesterday was a day filled with chop and grinding, as we still did grind our way to the 689 and above. Got to the 689.5 actually. Show you what my plans look like on the trading view chart, as I do show you that as well. This is what it looks like on the trading view chart as well. Okay, looking for us to break that 685.7 for me to take a put. Okay, it's in that area. We can see that bulls will then be in trouble, want to start taking profit. Until then, bulls still have a very strong command so far on this week's activity stemming from yesterday and today. But I'm not sure yet, which is why I'm not interested until we get above that 689.2 area for a continuation. So I'm either looking at a continuation on this play by the bulls, or I'm looking at a breakdown. Not necessarily calling for a reversal, but the stock needs continuous buying in order for it to continue to go up. It can fall on its very own weight. The rest of the market right now is predominantly red. Tesla's red, Apple's red, Netflix is red, Meta's red, Nvidia is holding on by a thread. Just want you to see exactly what I'm looking at. Where my alarms are set at. And what my plan is. Call above 689 to, area. Put below 685.6 area. Nothing is exact. We only deal with areas and probabilities of one thing taking place over another. Let me see what that 15 minutes looking like. For those of you who are new, top right is the daily chart. Bottom right next to me is the weekly chart. Bottom in the middle is the 30-minute chart. To the left of that is the 15-minute chart. See that bottom left. Top left is the 2-minute chart. And in the middle again is the 5. We always want to look at the higher time frames, okay? And then look for entry on the lower time frames. We'll go with this view right here. Very nice view. You can see everything. The daily, seeing that the daily is on the verge of going from green to red. That is a huge possibility. Very early as well, too. A green to red move. Off of that daily shooting star. I actually would like to put the 686.5 area, to be honest with you. We'll see if it does happen. Remaining patient. First 5 minutes very volatile. First 15 minutes can trick you. Give the market some time. Let it show you what it wants to do, and we'll pick the market apart. Big shout out to the team. Quiet Soul is in the building. Big Ben is in the building. Hamza C8 is in the building. Walaikum salam. Nkosi is in the building. Jarrett's in the building. Jesse Swanson is in the building. Todd Macon is in the building. Dr. JB is in the building, and Dr. J is in the building. Shout out to everyone. Alrighty, beautiful trade. Beautiful move of liquidity for those of you who trade the ORB strategy. That 688.5 was a beautiful entry for you on that. And there is liquidity here. As you look to the daily chart, you will see that the candle that we had yesterday was a green shooting star. In the wick above the candle body, started from the 689.2, coming down to the 687.8. You do have bears in that wick who are now potentially covering back right up to the 689.2 area, which is also why I personally like above that area for me to get in a call. Above that area, I have a surety of bears covering. Now, even though I like a call in that area, I do realize that it does have to work its way up there, which is I'm perfectly fine for. But now that we have arrived in this area, what are you gonna do now? Very interesting. Which is why I like a call above this area, and even more so why I enjoy waiting and not rushing into anything, even when I know my desired area of trade. It's still incumbent upon me to be patient. I will go ahead and reestablish my alarm at this area. Knowing the area where the action is going to take place does not warrant an automatic trade. When my alarm goes off, that means the market is getting my attention, but not getting my money just yet. I don't believe it. So I will not be taking a call right now. And especially, guys, you know I like to wait until 10. But for those of you who have taken this beautiful position already, salute to you. I don't trust it. Happy the market is moving. Big move for you ORB traders. Big Ben, are you in this? Yes, sir. Big Ben, are you in this? Hamza, did you get in this? I might wait for the retest. 689.2 is my area of interest, but I'm not gonna get in right now. No, sir. It's going to have to prove to me that it means business. Beautiful control buying up. Beautiful control buying algo. Absolutely is. But I believe we're coming up to the top of it right now. So let me identify that as well. So I'm glad I didn't chase it. Glad I didn't get in it. And like I said, if I did get in a call, I'll be looking for the break and retest. Getting in on the pullback, not on the extension. If you would have chased this, you would not have as much profits as you would have. So glad that we do not chase around here. Look at the much, much bigger picture. We got a shooting star on the 1 minute, one foreman on the 5 minute, couple minutes left. 5:55, we'll wait till 10 o'clock. Interesting. What y'all thinking, team? Still on the sidelines. Chased and went green to red. Waiting for green. Big Ben says. Hum's on the sideline. I'm on the sideline as well. The cat is on the sideline as well. He only does that because I'm on air. I tell you. He only does that because I'm on air. It's like he knows. Still remaining patient with this move. There is a lot of liquidity in this move potentially. Yes, it is. In either direction. The Bulls have control of the week. Again, yesterday's daily candle was a shooting star. So in that wick above the body, there are bulls who are trapped, who are uncomfortable, who are having to proceed to the exit. And there is room to take it higher, especially with their covering a nice measured move to the 690.5. Again, I'm being patient. This is my area of interest, but I'm being patient. It's not my time. You can see there, I wanted a 688 call. I believe we can take it to the 690.3. It was the first profit taking area at 691. I still believe that can happen, but I just don't think it's going to happen the very first time out the gate. I'd rather wait for that pullback, wait till after 10 o'clock, Let's get ready to rumble. Again, let's get ready to rumble. There's no need right now. We're almost there. Let me show you that trading view. We're almost there. Not quite there yet. We've danced a little bit in that area, but we're not quite there yet. So we have no problem taking a call. Again, we're right now at the top of the algo. Higanashi still straight green, still showing you a very solid bullish move. Very solid bullish move. Still look at the clock, however. Look at the clock, however. If you came in off of that 15-minute ORB, get your money and get out at the end of that 15 minutes. Need to get this 30-minute chart a little bit more room. Because same following on the 15. Never really have gotten a pullback yet on this bullish move. Huge elephant green bar. 10 o'clock is on us. 10 o'clock hour is upon us. As I stated about the bears in yesterday's wick, above yesterday's candle body, on the daily chart, very uncomfortable position, had to cover. There's the measured move from the covering, got to the 690.24. Again, nothing is exact, we just call out areas. We called out the 690.3. And right now she's at the 690.29. It's pretty close enough for me. Very interesting to see what will happen and take place in this area. As we are officially now in that 10 o'clock candle. Why did I leave? Very much my man waiting for green. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Ben. Already checking in at the bank. Big shot, Big Ben. Shout out to you, buddy. I'm looking to possibly short this high. Counter trend move. I'm looking. My 690.38 will be my stop out. Very clearly defined risk. Being patient. Seeing what we finish with here. Okay. Still looking very strong for the Bulls. Second profit target, if you are still in this call, is going to be 691.8. Second profit target, 691.8. Again, 691.8 second profit target if you're still in this call. Market appearing very strong. It is turning a weekly area of resistance into a weekly area of support. Faked out, shook out. Now they'll break out. 30 minutes look good. Best I did get out. Thank you. No problem. All right, holding on here, being patient. Remaining patient. Potential pullback coming. Don't know if it's going to be a reversal, but a definite potential pullback. But I am liking it. I'm liking below the 690. Not until then. Turning this back to an area of resistance. Must learn to stay in longer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. See the tide starting to turn. Tide starting to turn. Okay. Getting ready to enter a trade. I'd love to possibly hold out to that 10-15 candle. Risk is a new daily high. Risk is a new daily high. Not yet, not yet. Give me more time. Give me more time. More time. Not yet. 2.5 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. 2.5 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. Beautiful move by the Bulls. Spanked the hand of any Bears who got in too early. Glad I wasn't one of them. Again, let's let the candle close. Wait for this 10-15 candle to come upon us. Beautiful move. Nothing but strength today by the Bulls. This is a very solid bullish morning. A very solid bullish morning. Let's go ahead and change this back. They've earned that. Busting through that weekly resistance, turning it into support. Top right corner, daily chart. Bottom right corner is the weekly chart. Bottom middle is the 30-minute chart. Bottom left is the 15-minute chart. Top left is the 2-minute chart. And in the middle is the 5-minute chart. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. I don't know if it helps the channel, but I appreciate it because to me that's your way of saying that you appreciate what I'm doing. And I appreciate you for appreciating me appreciating you. Everybody be like, it helps the channel. I don't know if it's helping the channel or not, but you know, I just look at it as feedback from you guys. So there you have it. Do what you will with that info. No. I mean, Big Ben at that time, he asked me was I bracing for a put. Big Ben, you know, I like to play the quarters, even though I saw a potential, you know what I'm saying, put happening. You know, again, what did I say? We're gonna wait till what, 10:15, and that 10:15 candle just eradicated what we thought was going to be a green shooting star. In fact, it turned out to be a very solid body green bullish candle. So I'm not looking for any type of reversal trades. I'm not looking to go against the grain here. This is a very bullish day. If anything, I'll probably still wait for that pullback back to that 689.5, and then possibly look for an entry there. A lot of great things are happening. I'm glad that you and I are a part of them, and we'll just continue to be patient. Big shout out to those of you who have made money already today. Market still at the top of this controlled buying algo, and it's just been hanging there, literally hanging there. I'm going to go ahead and change the color so you can see it just a little bit better. This controlled buying algo that the market is still in. One very first pullback that took place was right here early at 940. 940 gave us our pullback. For those of you who are trading the OBR, a beautiful opportunity at the 688.5 to go ahead and get in the market there. Alrighty. Here we go. Alrighty, here we go, team. Okay, okay. Nice potential scalp down to the 689. Nice potential scalp down to the 689. Nice potential scalp down to the 689. Still very early. A lot of time in this candle. A lot of time. A lot of time in this candle. Too much time for me. Okay. I just entered a put, team. I just entered a put. I'm in a put trade using the break of high for my stop. So I will now put an alarm above the 690, 69 for my stop area. Just that fast. Turn it back to support. Interesting. I still like it. Turn it back to support. Remain patient. My stop out area is clearly defined and not far at all. A little less than 1 minute in this current 5-minute candle. See how the candle closes. And if I would have waited until the candle closes, I probably would have avoided this little bit of roller coaster ride. So I do acknowledge that. Not a problem. But with my risk being clearly defined as a new high of day, very small risk. But I do want to acknowledge that I could have been a little more patient. The risk is very small, and with that being the case, I'm going to go ahead and get out of it now. Not a problem. It's a good loss and a good reminder We'll remain patient right now. See if another opportunity presents itself. That one I'm going to chalk up to trader error. That was a trader error. The bigger move might be waiting for exactly what I saw on the 15-minute instead of trying to trade it on the 5-minute. As we do have a beautiful hangman on the 15-minute chart with trading below the 690, okay, is exactly where we want it to be. It gave us that opportunity on the 5-minute chart. But again, if we have the opportunity to refer to the higher time frame, then we would also should do so because it's going to be a little bit more stronger. So this same move on the 15-minute chart is going to have a little stronger, more solid reaction than on the 5-minute chart. But I'm very proud of the minimal risk that I had, and that is the name of the game, ladies and gentlemen. The best loser wins. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. The question is, how much do you give back when you lose? Everybody wins. How much do you give back when you lose? That is what determines if you're profitable or not. This thing that we do called trading, it comes with losses. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Losses are part of what we do. But if everybody takes wins and everybody takes losses, what's the difference between being consistently profitable and consistently struggling? The difference boils down to not how much you make on your winners. How much do you give back on your losers? Control that this year. Control that this month, control that this week. And you will have a profitable year, profitable month, profitable week. Focus on keeping your losses minimal, in a bubble, and not all over the place. Don't lose $100 and then $300 and then $200 and then $50 and then $300. No. No. In 1990s, Dikembe Mutombo. No. Your losses should be very tight in a bubble, in a range, and not all over the place. Your losses should not discourage you. In fact, it's the price of doing business. If anything, to me, that was some information that I just gained. Some information that I gained. Look for that same move, sir, per se, Your Honor, on the 15-minute chart. You already got it set up. Look at the 15-minute chart. It's a beautiful 3-candle reversal straight out the playbook if we get price trading below the 690. So we have to be patient. We're now at the bottom of that controlled buying algo. You see that? So two things are going to happen. Either this is going to present a great place to buy in for a further move upwards, meaning the bulls are not done with today. This is going to provide a place for a breath, a place for some profit taking, or a place for other people to get in. Or it's going to provide a beautiful opportunity for a reversal. Let's wait for the next candle. All we have to do is watch. As we have now broken outside of this controlled buying algo, but however we need to see a close outside of it. 2 minutes left, less than 2 minutes really. And I will not make the same mistake this time. I will let the candle close. Alrighty, I will now begin to look for another potential entry. Looking for this candle to close in less than 1 minute. like it. I like it. Remaining patient. Patient. I wanted to get in right there. I wasn't able. I wasn't able to get in right there. Okay, now I'm in. Now I'm in. I'll repeat, now I'm in. Alrighty. Now I'm going to be patient, and my stop will be break of a new day, break of a new high for the day. I'll be targeting 680, 920. Not calling for a reversal, just calling for a breath. Okay, done my job. will now allow the market to do its job. Thank you, Kick family. I do appreciate you. Thank you, Some Real Change YouTube team. I do appreciate your teammates. Abdul and Ben, I'm sorry I missed your call. I've been like this for a little over a week now. I was feeling bad. I didn't call you. So I haven't been really sick. I've been feeling a little bit better, but not to trade while I feel like this. Oh wow, man! I'm sorry to hear that, Brooks. Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Most definitely, man. Most definitely. But I tell you, the beautiful thing about that is that even though, Brooks, you might not be trading, it's still training that you can be doing. Training to be patient, waiting for those big, clear, easy money setups like I should have done the first time. So even while you're resting, you can still be preparing because you're a warrior, you're a soldier. And even when you're down, you're not out. Just because the fact that you checked in right now shows a lot about your character. And we thank you for that. Yes, sir. Send me your cash app so I can DoorDash you some chicken noodle soup. Yes, sir. You know I got no problem, man. As much as you have looked out for me and shown me love, you know, for the money that we've made, man, if I could send you a little DoorDash basket, man, I love to, man. Most definitely. And I say that because over the years, Brooks has been one of the top super chatters when it comes to, you know, making money off some of the trades that I call out and then sharing that money. He has definitely been on the top of the list. I'm looking for somebody this year to knock him off, though. Looking for somebody this year to super chat a little bit more than Brooks. Yes, sir. Hamza C8. Hint, hint. Yes, sir. But we absolutely do hope you feel better. This was a whole lot easier, safer move. And again, not calling for a reversal or anything like that. Just taking advantage of this dip, taking advantage of this double top. That's all. Taking advantage of this possible 3-candle reversal on the 15-minute chart. So that's going to allow me to let it go, realistically. Possible that to come on down to 688. I don't know what's possible. Let me see. Nvidia is slowly coming down. Nvidia has been holding the market up today. Nvidia has been holding the market up today. New 15-minute chart, very important. If you see it, we're getting that continuation for now on that 15. I'm referring to the higher time frames. So I really want to see what this next 15 minute does. We just bounced from it now. So I'm going to continue to be patient because that was still a very nice drop. And that's still a beautiful 3-counter reversal with a hangman in the middle, trading below the hangman on the higher time frame chart. I've got in appropriately, and my risk is the break of a new high of day. It's just that simple. I'm going to go ahead and let the chart rock out. I thank you guys for tuning in with me. Got some announcements coming towards the end of this week. I am diligently working on a workshop. Look forward to working with some people in groups. Also, one-on-one will be available as well. But again, I am not a guru, do not profess to be one. I'm just somebody who's serious about trading and would love to share with you what I've learned. And together, we can achieve both of our desired goals. Inshallah. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is Abdul Shabazz with some real change. Again, holding on to that 689.2. Talk to you closer to that time. Also, the other reason why I'm getting off the air right now is because the cat is back. LL Cool J voice. Now, what do we do here? We still have 4 minutes left on this. So now we're going to move our stop down to break entry. So we're not going to lose any money. This is that breath that we were talking about. Okay. I like breathing. I'm going to go ahead and get out there. Yes, sir. Can't ask for no more than that. Gave me what I asked for. Can't ask for no more than that. That's my entry. That is my exit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I have for today. Then let me go ahead and highlight the new algo, as we are now in a controlled selling algo. And again, as I acknowledged the first part, that I was a little too early, resettled, regrouped, reattacked, made up more than that little paper cut, was able to show the team how to be resilient, come right back, strike them. And there you have it. There is that new controlled selling algo that we're at. And of course, you guys know I'm a premature exiter. I always get out early. But grateful at the opportunity, no doubt. What's going on? I should have looked at NVIDIA. Did NVIDIA crack yet? NVIDIA is cracking. NVIDIA is cracking. This might go down a little bit more. Get that money, my bro. Thank you, Brooks. Yes, sir. Right to the bottom of the algo. So we can expect a bounce here. We identified this controlled selling algo, so we can expect bulls to come back in right here. We're not going to be surprised. So I'm still happy that I got out of my contract when I did, as I got out of it when the option was giving me the best possible price. Grateful for that. Grateful for that. As we're coming up on the 11 o'clock hour, in the words of Tyrese, what more do you want from me? I showed you a little error, then I showed you how to come back from that and take a better trade. Straight out of the playbook, 3 counter reversal on the 15-minute chart. Let's go ahead and pull it up. 3 counter reversal on the 15-minute chart. I got in with the break of, the hangman, as there were bulls here who are now trapped. Last minute bulls will be the first ones to exit. Created a domino effect. That domino effect allowed that breath to, become a little bit more deeper. But in that possible breath, as it decided to come down, it did create an algo. We were able to identify this controlled selling algo and see that the bulls have stepped back in right now at the bottom of this controlled selling algo, and this is even on a higher time frame. Again, we were not calling for a reversal, as I clearly stated that. We just wanted to take advantage of that breath. We did so. It's just that simple. Using a higher time frame, in and out. Let's look at the 5-minute, okay? I want to show you where I went wrong, okay? As you guys know, I love being transparent. Same move here on the 5-minute, okay? But she reversed and came and went against me. The problem that I did or possibly had was this possible 3 candle reversal here was just forming on the 15-minute chart. It was already formed on the 5 and was just forming on the 15-minute chart. So again, that's also part of letting the candle close. Okay? Now, with that being the case, on the 5-minute chart, then I definitely should have let this 10-20 candle close before I entered. If I would have let this 10-20 candle close, I wouldn't have got in the trade. Shout out to Dan the Man. Shout out to Dan the Man. Which reminds me to let the candle close. Right after that, we had a beautiful shooting star on the 5-minute chart, which also gave us a great opportunity to get in even after letting the candle close. We let the candle close. It closed below the resistance. It closed below support, which turned it into resistance. Because before that, if you look at the 4 previous candles, we did not get a close below the 690.30 area. Okay, once we broke it at 1010, the 1015, 1020, 1025 candle was all above it. Once the 1030 candle came, following that beautiful shooting star, we got a close below that support, turning that into resistance. You could have got in on the very next candle. I then waited for this pop to get in on this pop, which is also the top of that controlling algo, in order for me to get into that very nice put. Is there potential more on it? Yes, it is, because Nvidia is going down. But I just wanted to take what the market gave me, turn my day around, beautiful green day, show that to the team. 1 loss, 1 win, green day. A little bit early, but still right, but a little bit early. But the reference is always refer to the higher time frame if you can. And if you're going to use the 5-minute chart, you have to let the candle close. Well, that's all I have for today, guys. It's 11 o'clock. Where did the time go? But now I do have to pay our sponsors because they pay me. Thank you. Give me 1 minute while I pull up the sponsors chart. Always getting out too early. Alrighty. Do you know someone who wants to have a baby, but they're having a hard time getting pregnant? Well, maybe we can help. We've helped hundreds of women get pregnant naturally with our clinically proven system. Maybe we can help you too. Simply head over to ftfsystem.com. ftfsystem.com. That is where you will find the fallopian tube formula. Women who have been told that IVF will be their only way to have a baby found the natural approach to reproductive health using the fallopian tube formula system. And I have to tell you, there are now hundreds and hundreds of babies that are as a result of using the FTF product. Head on over to see some of the success stories. Let that motivate you. Let that inspire you to make this year your year to have a baby. We can't thank you enough for all of those success stories. Tell someone to tell someone that no, IVF is not your only option. FTFsystem.com. Wow, this lady says she had 2 miracle babies. Before you try another diet, watch this. ResetWithDrJ.com. Spelled just like it sounds. ResetWithDrJ.com. Your body hasn't failed you. It's been blocked. And when the block is removed, fat loss becomes steady, natural, and predictable again. Please head on over to Reset with Dr. J. Certain things that you'll experience with this natural reset: faster, healthier metabolism, better thyroid and liver function, fat loss without injection, higher energy and clearer thinking, relief from hormone imbalance, a calmer, safer feeling nervous system, sustainable, long-lasting results, and energy. Real women are resetting their metabolism and watching their bodies respond again within weeks. Yet again, more success stories, videos, pictures. Reset with Dr. J. You're a trader, right? Then look like one. Some of the best quality trading shirts on the market today. Make this year your year to represent what you love to do, where you make your money. Let your shirt be a billboard to let people know that instead of trading time for freedom, you use your money to give you the freedom that you need. You don't risk your time, you risk your money for freedom. That is what makes you a trader. You eat, sleep, trade, and repeat, and you love it. So do I. Fast shipping, great quality, durable, beautiful colors that I might add, even after you wash them. Multiple shirts. I love this one too. This will be the year. ESTR. Eat, sleep, trade, repeat. Thank you to all of our sponsors for today's show. Aha! And this is what we're looking at right now. Earlier wanted to take a put down in this area, didn't give it to us, but I did see the exhaustion, and Nvidia has now gone red, which means I am a certified premature exiter. Left a lot more money on the table. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Wow. Oh well, what can you do? Be grateful for what you have been given. Strive to do better. Be grateful, but not satisfied. Be appreciative, but still yearn to do better. Be thankful, and at the same time, be your hardest critic on yourself. Don't let yourself off the hook. This is the year we want to take it there. Thank you guys so much. Abdul Shabazz. Some real change.